Welcome to another edition of Worth a Watch with me, Flores. This is my review of Prometheus. This has been one of the most anticipated movies of this summer, along with the big blockbuster superhero flicks. This is a sci-fi film with, give or take, more original characters, as well as it technically not being a sequel, and it kind of is a prequel. I guess just to say this right now to y'all. Personally, I am not the hugest fan of the Alien films. I definitely think they were a milestone in filmmaking in regards to like creature type franchises, and as well as the great acting that Sigourney Weaver did in the films. I've seen all of them. It's just been quite a long time since I've seen any one of them, but I just went in this film fresh. I just hope it's a good sci-fi flick. I'm not a huge sci-fi fan either, so this is literally coming from a person who just wants to see a good movie, be entertained, maybe intrigued a little bit, and that's all I want out of this film. And did it deliver? Fuck yes. I really think it just had such an intriguing premise, especially when it comes to the whole plot of the film, which is Noomi Rapace's character, Elizabeth Shaw, is the main person who is just behind this whole expedition. So the expedition takes place on the ship Prometheus, and Noomi Rapace, as well as all the other characters of the film, including Michael Fassbender, who plays an android named David, along with Idris Elba as the captain of the ship, Charlize Theron is just this stuck-up bitch, and Pearce is also in there as well. I just think that all these people just really did a great job with this. And I really have no problem with the performances, and the plot is where I think many people can have a lot of nitpicking going on here. A lot of it really there is a good amount of plot holes. Especially when it comes to the whole science of this whole thing they're trying to prove on this expedition, which is, did we really come from a deity of some kind, such as God, or did we come from these possible creatures they're trying to look for on this expedition?
These are ancient civilizations that were separated by centuries, and yet this same pictogram was discovered in every one of them.
They're smiling.
I think they want us to come and find them.
We're all here because of a map you two kids found in a cave.
Not a map, an invitation.
From whom?
One of those things where it's faith, science, religion. They touch on a lot of intriguing stuff. But overall, they really don't answer a lot, and I think that's where a lot of people will have more questions and answers in regards to just the film in general. So when it came down to it, what else is there to this film aside from the intrigue and there is genuinely a lot of fucking suspense in this film. I was actually on the edge of my seat when the little aliens started to come into play in this, and big aliens too, not just little bitty ones. And if you don't like surgery, I'm just going to say this. There's a surgery scene in this film that just really just puts you on edge, and you're just like, oh, fuck, I can't watch, but I can't look away.
What do you mean a life form?
Oh, the head. They're changing.
Changing into what?
It's moving? These things moving?
What is that?
There's a ship. They're leaving.
To go where?
Earth.
We were so wrong. Take us home! No, stop it! There won't be any home to go back to!
Where's that door open?
That's the way I felt. It just makes you squirm. And a lot of these other scenes in general, when it comes to the gore factor, were really well done. Just the look of this film. Ridley Scott, this guy can make an atmosphere. This guy can really just make a good sci-fi flick. Me being a person who's never really seen in depth all the films, I've just seen them. I've never really gone into them as far as people have gone with this whole franchise. It is a great standalone film, and I think you don't need to see the original Alien films to really understand this at all. The only thing I'll say is by the end you'll know there's just one teeny scene that deals with the Alien franchise, and that's about it. So overall, what I gotta say about the film for y'all is it's pretty entertaining and it's really decent, and as I said, I'm not the biggest Alien fan or sci-fi guy, so I'm really just trying to think of a decent rating. I definitely think this movie is a 9 out of 10. For one, as I said, the performances in this film are fucking great. They are really just so awesome and intelligent people in this, as well as just, you know, some of these characters are going to be expendable for the aliens to die from. So that's kind of one of the other issues people may have with this film. But for the most part, the characters that I guess that you can say count, they're really awesome. Everyone does a great job. The visual effects, special effects, the gore, the action when there is some. Do not expect a very true prequel. This is not like a monster flick entirely. This is actually more of a sci-fi thriller kind of thing. It is not this whole running from the creature thing every scene in there. It's actually, it takes time to develop some things, and it's a lot slower compared to some of the Alien films. And I really think that's where people, if they really expect this film to be completely linked to the original Alien film, you're going to be disappointed by this film. But overall, it's just a standalone film. It's a really good time at the movies. It really scares you. It really suspenses you into your seat. And it just makes you think. It makes you just feel overall entertained, as I said. And even though with the plot holes and some of the stuff, especially when the more situations where you have more questions than answers in this film, if you dismiss all that, it's still a great film. And I really hope to see Noomi Rapace come back because there is some room for a sequel here, or probably a lot of room actually. And Michael Fassbender, he's been great in every fucking movie he's been. I did see this film in 3D. It looks pretty awesome. It's clear, it's crisp, it's the atmosphere alone, I guess, is kind of worth the 3D. There's not, of course, a bunch of shit flying at you. It's just, I think, meant to enhance the environment that you're surrounded and shown in this film, the planet they visit, and just the overall atmosphere. That's pretty much about it. That is my review of Prometheus, and I hope you all enjoyed it. Feel free to like this video and subscribe. Click that button right up there. So anyways, guys, I'm Tom Flores. We're worth a watch. Thanks for watching, and keep going to the movies. Oh yeah, that noise, scream, whatever the hell that is.
Big things have small beginnings.
Yeah, that one. Not in the fucking movie.